Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review Love Activewear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today we have another part in my prints and patterns series. It's been a few weeks since you've seen the last one. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I was trying to compile just a list of different types of patterns. And I'm kind of link my whole playlist up here so you can go check out the other ones I've gone through already. And my boyfriend suggested another pattern that I hadn't even thought about, but I actually do have quite a lot of that also in my closet. And you might be already able to tell, but we're talking about cosmic prints and patterns today. So what do I mean with that? We have, for example, a few star constellations here on my sports bra, and I can just show you a few different examples. Just stars and the moon and the sun and everything here. These are some leggings. Very, very similar leggings here as well. Similar ideas, right? So we have all these kind of cosmic star prints. And there's a lot of different options. We also have something quirkier here, for example, where it's supposed to be cosmic, but it's a little bit more abstract. More stars here. And here, for example, I have this little mesh top that has a few moons and stars in the mesh. But these are just a few examples that I just wanted to show you that I also do have in my closet, but those we're not going to use today for putting together some outfits. So this is basically supposed to give you some inspiration on how to style those prints and patterns for your gym outfits in case you're not a big print person or you just need a little push to go for something fun and get yourself some print, or just have some ideas of how you can wear your print, basically. So we have 3 outfits today, and we're going to start with our first one, obviously. So this one, I actually do have a few different things, but I picked my outfit. I just wanted to show you the other options for this one as well. So this is a sports bra from Popflex Active. This is from a while ago. And back when they were actually doing full-on collections, I think they just recently did a full-on collection, but same print, and it was actually a floral print. And 2 sports bras, leggings, shorts, whatever. But yeah, back then they did more prints. And this is the, what was it called? The Gulch sports bra or something like that. And what I really thought was super fun about this print itself is we got it in red. It's very, very rare to see a starry cosmic print in red. It's mainly blue, like this one, which is also from Popflex Active, by the way. And of course, they also did have leggings in this more teal blue with this print. But, I figured that's kind of boring, so we're not going to do that today. And I'm not going to show you the blue print, but I will show you the red one. Just wanted you to know that there was 2 options. And yeah, the red is kind of a little bit more rare, so this is what we're going to go with. And this is the Gulch sports bra. By the way, also, we got shorts in this, but these shorts were so short and so non-thick thigh friendly that I'm not going to make an outfit with this. They were actually cutting in quite a lot. If I remember correctly, at least. But if you actually want to see that video where I reviewed those pieces, I'm going to link that up here, just in case you're interested. But yeah, anyway, we have our sports bra here. This one had a V neckline, removable cup pads. It is long lines. We have this band under the chest. And we have the thinner straps here. They're not adjustable, but they have a little bit of stretch. And this print is printed on a, not white, because you can kind of see if you come closer that the moon and the stars, they're not exactly white either. So they're kind of a peach color. So this is what the print is printed on to avoid it not pulling too white. So it's going to pull a little bit peachy, but not white. Because obviously with prints, generally prints are printed on the lightest color in the print. This is how it works. And a lot of times it is white, and then the prints can pull quite light, which a lot of people do not like. So yeah, but I think it's worth it sometimes because the prints can be so pretty. And this one is actually a really pretty one. The Gulch sports bra, again, I hope this is the name because otherwise I'm just going to keep repeating myself with the wrong name. It also has a seam across the chest here. And yeah, we have a Popflex logo on the side. It is made from like a soft brushed material. This one was I forgot what it was called because they had so many different fabrics that they went through. Like every collection had a different fabric. So I don't know if this is like the butter fabric because it definitely had a butter. Yeah, I really don't remember. But it's made from 77% polyester and 23% spandex. So I guess like relatively normal fabric composition for sure. And honestly, I like the red color or this rusty, like brownish red that, this whole print is on anyway, regardless of like if there was a print on it or not. But then with the print, I feel like it makes it very unique. And again, because they didn't have leggings in the reds, only the shorts, and I didn't like the shorts that much, I just picked a different legging that somewhat matches relatively closely this color. Because believe it or not, it was kind of hard to find an exact match in my closet, but these ones I feel like are pretty close. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more orange, but I still think it works quite fine. And obviously I think this is also a print that's easy to like just wear full on print because it's not like a big print and it doesn't have a ton of colors in it. So that works easily. But anyway, so these are the leggings. These are from CRZ Yoga. The exact information about them will be on the screen because I also don't remember every single CRZ Yoga legging that I have. But these are made from like this kind of a really soft, brushed, kind of like neoprene feel, but like it's not like a thick neoprene or anything, but like so it has like this more neoprene feel to it. These are, I think, like a full length actually on me. They might be 28-inch inseam. We do have a front seam, but no top seam on these. And they were also super, super high-waisted. You can also see that they kind of, the waist is cinching in, which is nice. I'm usually like I'm smaller in my waist than my hip area, but yeah. So this works nicely for me. We do have a size small here. I'm in between sizes, but with CRZ, I usually go for a size small. And then in the back is straight across glute seams. We also don't have any side seam detailing or anything. So very, very simple leggings, but I like the color. I like the feel of the fabric. And yeah, these are actually feeling, like I said, they feel super, super soft, which is a great fit for this sports bra because that also feels super, super soft. And yeah, I feel like this is a very unconventional cosmic starry night, whatever color combination because it is like red, right? So it's very fun, I think. But let's see our first outfit on. All right, red cosmic star sky patterned outfit first. So Popflex Gulch bra here. It is definitely a very long line number. It is very long lined. And we do have this nice V. It's actually not as V, as you'd think, as some other V sports bras. But it still has the V, but it's also kind of like, it's a mix between a V and a scoop neck, I think. And yeah, very, very long band here under the chest, so not an elastic, just a band. And removable cup pads as well. And you have those thinner straps. They're not uncomfortable. They're not adjustable either though, but they're a little stretchy. And then in the back, very, very simple. Not too much happening. A little bit less coverage than the front, but less coverage is also needed, right? So that's how it is. Support-wise, I would say this is more of a light support for sure. And yeah, we do have the moon and the stars. And that's kind of it, what we have on there, I think, right? It's just stars and moon, like the crescent moon. And yeah, it's just a really fun color. I do like a good rusty red. I don't know, I feel like it flatters my pale skin tone, so that's why I like it. And then moving on to the CRZ leggings here. Again, they're not the exact same shape because that was really, really hard to come by, but I still feel like it works well together. And these are like super, super comfy leggings. I barely feel that I have them on. Nicely high-waisted. We do have a front seam, but I don't mind it too much, especially because you don't have to pull this up much higher because it's already such a high-waisted pair of leggings. No top seam, and then also no side seam detailing, so it's actually very, very, very clean. And then the seams in the back are also not like super spectacular or anything, but they do sit high enough to not cut off the glutes too much. So very, very comfy overall. And then we do have a little CRZ logo there. And right, the Popflex logo is here. Yeah, and the CRZ logo is there. Yeah. These are also like a 7/8 to full length on me, so definitely not too short, which is also nice. And overall, these are a tad more orange than this sports bra, but I still feel like it complements the color of the sports bra. And overall, like I said, this pattern, so this specific pattern, I feel like is not so overwhelming. So I could have definitely worn a full outfit with the pattern. Like, you know, what am I trying to say? So I'm trying to say I could have done a full-on pattern outfit, like bottom and top. But because I only had the shorts in the red and I wanted to show you the red, right? That's why I didn't do it. Did I include the picture of me in the full-on blue? I could do that here in case I can find it, in case I haven't put it in somewhere else yet. Because like I said, I feel like the print, this one in particular, is not so overwhelming. It is very small. It's not like, it's tone and tone kind of. And there's not too many colors. Like, I think it's just like a super easy print. Very easy on the eyes, very easy to pair with other stuff. So yeah, but let's move on. Let's see some crazier things, right? Next up, we have, we're going to start with the leggings because these are the starry cosmic print part. So here we go. These are from a company called Dharma Bums, which is Australian. I honestly don't know if they still exist. I haven't shopped from them in a long time, but I do have a lot of their leggings because they always did fun prints, like really, really nice prints, very, very different ones as well. And yeah, I mean, look at this. I actually also do have these exact leggings in black, and then the stars are silver because here we have gold. And it's a foil print. So in this case, right, it's blue on the inside as well because it's just a foil on top of the fabric. So here you don't have to worry about anything pulling a lighter color because it's just sitting right on top. And I did wear these a few times and I've definitely washed them and everything still looks pristine and like new. So that's also really good. It's a very sleek performance material, cool to the touch, made from 80% recycled polyester and 20% spandex. Of course, these you always would wash inside out to protect the foil print on top. But yeah, look at it. It's so fun. And of course, it's also in the back. Sometimes, I know, some prints can be just like one-sided, right? But like, look at this. It's super, super fun. It's very unique as well. I don't think I've seen anything like it since. These do have a top seam and they also do have straight across glute seams and a front seam as well. But no pockets or anything. I also don't remember exactly if they were actually like a true high waist or more of a mid to high waist. But yeah, super fun. More of a 7/8 length on me for sure. I did get these in a size medium and they're just very, very special leggings. And of course, in order to kind of match these leggings, you could go super simple, just like, you know, wear a navy blue sports bra or just go with gold. So this is what we're doing. I have a gold sports bra here. Honestly, wouldn't recommend this particular one. This is, I don't even know where I got this from. Probably Amazon or something. Like it's more of a carnival costume fabric, not activewear, but it does match the gold of the stars exactly, which is why I picked this one. But yeah, just, you know, if you're going for something like this, probably don't go for this sports bra. It actually has like a brand name in it. It's Eifel. I don't know. Eifel. It's very, very weird. Yeah. I don't know. But like a single layer, right? Like you don't even have a double layer situation. It's yellow on the inside. Honestly, I hope you can't see any nippage through. We do just have the elastic under the chest and it's like very, very flimsy. But this was mainly for, you know, kind of, I don't even know where I got this. I think for some fun yoga pictures and stuff. But yeah, like I said, it does match the gold quite good. Yeah, don't recommend the sports bra, but it's gonna look really good together. So let's see this outfit on. Okay, this is a very shiny moment. I did put some, removable cup pads from another sports bra in here now, because I felt like it was the safer option with a single layer gold bra. But yes, like I said, I don't really recommend the gold bra. I just wanted to show you this fun outfit, and I think it's cool, and you can probably find something that's a little bit higher quality in gold. But yes, I don't really want to waste too much time talking about the sports bra. This is what it is. Again, I don't really think it's even a sports bra, right? It's just, just a bra top, a bustier or something like that. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, support-wise, I mean, it got nothing. So yeah, we do have a little elastic under the chest and the single layer of fabric and the thin straps. And to be fair, at least it's covering the boobs enough for my small chest. So that's good. And then moving on to the leggings right away, because, the stars. Yeah, so here we don't have a moon. I think we only have stars. And we have a lot of different stars and shooting stars. You can see them here. Oops. You can see them here on my thigh. The leggings are more of a mid-rise, mid to high, depending, I guess, on your body. But for me, it's more of a mid-rise. And to be fair, a lot of the yoga leggings from 5-6 years ago were more of a mid-rise, especially a lot of the pattern ones. So this is just how it is. We also do have a top seam, and then we also have a front seam. So I wouldn't recommend trying to pull these up much higher, right? To be fair, I feel like I could pull it a little bit higher. Just do that, just a tad. So let's say, okay, let's call this a mid to high rise. Maybe that's the better description for these. And I mean, I've definitely worn these also to Pilates classes. I definitely have worn these to a Pilates reformer class of a friend of mine, because I know that because I've seen pictures of it. And then I was wearing it, which is a white top and a white fancy sports bra. That also actually looked pretty good. You don't have to do blue, a gold sports bra. I just think it looks even more fun with the gold, of course, to kind of, catch the stars and just make them shine even brighter, basically. Lengthwise, these are a tad longer, a tad shorter than a 7/8 length for me. It's just about okay. I definitely do have one or two Dharma Bumps leggings that are kind of in between the capri and a 7/8. And then I'm always okay, I love the pattern. That's the only reason why I'm wearing these. But yeah, that's how it is. And then we do have straight across glute seams here, proper seam in the back for glute separation, and yeah, no side seam detail, but it doesn't really need it because we have the stars and everything's shiny. And you even have stars to the very bottom, to your ankle there. So it doesn't just end somewhere. And we also have them in the back. So, a lot of shiny things are happening. And this is a more elegant version of this cosmic print. But next up, we can see something crazy. Maybe. Let's move on. Last but not least, we have another outfit built around some leggings. And now it's there's a little bit more going on. So this is one of these more funky space prints. It's not just stars. We also do have planets and galaxies and rockets and whatnot. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And we still have it on this blue background. So you can definitely see that's very common blue or black for sure, which is why the red outfit in the beginning was a little bit of something different. These leggings are from a brand called Liquido. I think I don't even know, are they Brazilian or something? Because at least these leggings were made in Brazil. Made from 90% polyamide and 10% elastane. And honestly, like I do have a few of the leggings because their prints are so fun. Haven't checked in with them in years. And part of it is also due to the fact that their leggings are so see-through. And they're not cheap, and but like some of it is really like impressive. Like here as well, like, I mean, it pulls very white for sure because this is printed on white, but these are not the worst. It's just like definitely some of them are so see-through and pulling so light, and their material is super stretchy. They don't have a big size range, but literally like I could wear anything from a small to large and like it would still be see-through. So it was just very weird. However, I do think their prints are super fun. I do have quite a few with their cosmic prints as well, but I did pick this one because it has a lot of different colors in it. And like I said, we have a lot of different things going on. You also do have some constellations here. And I think actually the constellations look nicer than they do on this Popflex Active Bra, because this is just very like, you know, geometric and just beam, beam, beam. Whereas this is like a little bit more playful. The leggings are, I think like a full length on me, if not even longer. We do have a front seam, no top seam, and then straight across glute seams. And the waistband doesn't seem very wide at all. But I do still think that this was high-waisted because you'd have quite a long way from the crotch to the top of the waistband. Yeah, and the material actually feels quite nice and like a little bit thicker, so I really don't know why their stuff was so see-through. I also don't know if it's exactly these leggings, because I think there were some others that were certainly a little bit more see-through than this one. But again, I haven't worn this in a while, and in quite a while, so I actually do not remember a lot. But I do remember that I like their prints. And like I said, this one is fun. It has a ton of colors. So of course, now again, you can pick whatever color you want in the print. You could also wear a matching set, but with this one, it might be a little bit much. And I just picked a color from this print. And I actually picked a color in this kind of galaxy here. So like the more purplish pink there. This is what we're going with. I have this top here, and I think it actually works quite well, because we can find the color in there, but it also complements the blue. So this is the Ivy crop top from Buffbunny collection in a color that I actually don't even remember what the name was called, what the color was called. But I do know it's a color from the, oh, that's just something, yeah, picked it up. I do know that this is a color from the Sugar Rush collection. Was it called Sugar Rush? I think so. So it's a bright color, but it's like kind of this purplish pink. The Ivy crop they have had coming back every now and then. It's made from the Energy fabric, and I believe that was like 70% something. 70% nylon and 30% spandex, single brushed. Very, very soft. Also kind of has this like cool to the touch, sleek, lightweight feel. And we do have removable cup pads in here. It's not a shelf bra, but like, you know, you have space for the cup pads, and they have like their own pocket and everything. And then in the bag, it's just like the prettiest. Look at it. Such a nice open strappy back design. And it's a crop top, so good length. You could just wear it like this. Higher neck in the front as well. And I do have quite a few colors of this. There was something else I wanted to look up. I don't know. I guess not. I was like, why am I looking at the inside again? Anyway, this is the Ivy crop, and we're pairing this together with the Liquido space leggings. So let's see it on. And the craziest out of the three outfits, I would say at least, at least the most colors for sure. Let's talk about the crop top. It's not really a sports bra. The Ivy crop here. We do have removable cup pads in there, but as I mentioned before, it's not like a shelf bra or anything. So support-wise, we're still like at a light support with this, but it's still so cute. I mean, of course, the back is even better than the front, right? But still, I like the higher neck. We have okay side boob coverage, and then the length is also pretty nice. You have a little seam at the bottom here, but I don't find it too annoying. And overall, I just like the silhouette in the front. I also feel like, you know, it accentuates the shoulders quite well. And I like accentuating my shoulders. I think shoulders are like fun. I also do like to work out my shoulders, so maybe, you know, that goes hand in hand. And then the back, of course, look at it. It's like a masterpiece. Like this for sure, so good. especially because I feel like sometimes you can get these kind of tops, but then there's no cup pads in there. It's a single layer and you kind of have to ruin the back with a bra underneath or something. But you don't have to do that here. You could just enjoy it. And then let's move on to the leggings, because of course they're the star of this outfit because stars, get it? Sorry, I wasn't trying to be so funny. It just came out like that. Anyway, we all know that Germans don't have any humor, right? Or as my boyfriend always likes to say, German humor is no laughing matter. So yeah. Anyway, we have the leggings. They are high-waisted. It's a very soft and stretchy fabric, but like I said, the sheerness of this one I don't think is the worst, but like others for sure. And of course it pulls lighter because it is printed on white, because that is the lightest color. And I feel like this is the first time we do have that issue in this video, because these are the first printed leggings with, you know, printed on white, because the foil print from the Dharma Bums leggings does not affect, you know, the inside of the leggings. It doesn't affect the color the legging is printed on, or the color the legging is on the inside. Otherwise, we do have a front seam. It's not super invasive. We also don't have a top seam here. And like I said, very stretchy, very high-waisted, very comfy. And these are also kind of like a full length on me, which, you know, sometimes it's nice. I thought these were actually longer than a full length, but I guess I could, if I really wanted to, I could do this yoga thing and just pull them over my heels. So it is possible. So yeah, full length to longer than full length, maybe. I haven't really seen people do that a lot anymore recently, but I guess, you know, everything is coming back. So yeah, because the Pilates girl era type stuff is coming back again as well. So I assume we're going to see those things coming back too. But yeah, let's take a closer look at this print, because I think it's super fun and I really think this works super well together. Now that I see it on, I'm even more convinced than before. And yeah, we just have all these fun colors. It's still like blue, dark blue as the base. I also do like that the base is kind of like, you know, not just one color, but we have a few different colors in the background. And yeah, planets, stars, just normal stars, but also like, you know, the zodiac, not zodiac, the star constellations. And we do have a rocket ship. I guess this is a black hole or a wormhole. I don't know. And galaxies and yeah, planets with rings and everything. So I think this is actually like a super fun print. That's also originally where I got these leggings, right? And I do love that we have a ton of colors in there, because as I showed you before, it's not super common to have that in these cosmic star sky prints. It's more common to have like more blue and white and black and maybe silver, maybe gold. So yeah, something unique. Let's move on. All right, it's conclusion time. We do have our little pile here, a bit more blues, some reds, some pink. Do let me know which outfit was your favorite. Do you like cosmic starry prints? Do you wear them? Do you have anything like this in your closet? Do let me know. I will say that I do feel like these prints are quite wearable and they always look really, really cute and nice. And again, it's a lot of times you'll have it on like a dark blue or a black, which I think are colors that people gravitate towards a little bit more than a red, for example. So this is maybe why I feel like it's an easier print to wear if you're not super into prints or colors. And a lot of times, you know, it could just be like the Dharma Bums leggings. You just have some gold on blue or the silver on black. So it's still very classy as well. And can look also very luxurious if you have some shiny elements to it. But yeah, I do like my Starry cosmic prints. Do let me know again which outfit was your favorite. And yeah, if you have any feedback, any suggestions, anything, if there's like a print group that you feel like I missed in my videos so far, anything like that, just drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You can also follow me on Instagram, see some of the pieces in action there and DM me there. But I'm more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if there's ever anything you want me to see, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it your thumbs up if you did. And you can also subscribe to the channel so you get notified about all the new videos that are coming out and you won't miss one. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you some inspiration for some of your future outfits. Go out there, wear colors, wear prints. It's really fun. And I will see you next time. Bye.